Hi, welcome to Pilates with Yenna. Today we've got a 10-minute posture focused workout. So coming up onto your mat, feet are hip width distance apart. We've got a nice soft bend through those knees. We're going to interlace those fingers behind our head. Bring those elbows out nice and wide to begin with. Then from here, we're going to take an inhale breath. Draw those elbows in. Draw that chin to your chest as you round through your upper back. Then exhale, open out those elbows, open out that chest. Bring that eye gaze up. Go again. Inhale, we draw those elbows in, chin to chest. Exhale, open those elbows, squeeze into those shoulder blades at the back. So we're focusing on opening out that chest here. Moving nice and slow, working through that upper back. We've got 8 more like this. Here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On your last one here, meeting with those elbows out wide, we're going to bring those arms to find our goalpost position. So you kind of got that 90-degree angle through both of those arms. Those elbows are lifted in line with those shoulders. From here, we're going to draw those elbows together. Exhale, open those elbows out, squeeze into those shoulder blades. So go again, we draw those elbows together, maybe letting them touch at the front. Then exhale to open. So inhale to close, exhale to open. Let's go for 8. Try not to let those elbows drop down. Here for 7, opening out through that chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Let's open those elbows out. Find that goalpost position. We're going to pulse those arms up 1 inch, down 1 inch, up 1 inch, down 1 inch. So slow controlled pulses here for 8, for 7. Trying not to let those elbows drop down past your shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. We lift those elbows up in line with those shoulders. From here, we're going to send those hands up towards the ceiling, lengthen out those arms. Then exhale, drop those elbows down in line with those shoulders. Go again. Inhale to reach. Exhale to lower. So still squeezing into those shoulder blades at the back. Really opening out through that chest. Reaching through those fingertips at the top. Let's go for 8, for 7, 6, 5. Shoulders down and away from those ears. 4, 3, 2, on 1, we reach those hands up towards the ceiling, keeping those arms long. We're going to lower those hands down in line with those shoulders. We're going to rotate those palms to face the back. We exhale, press those palms back. Inhale, draw those palms forwards. Exhale, press those palms back. Inhale, draw those palms forwards. We're here for 8. Again, keep those hands lifted in line with those shoulders. 7, 6, opening out through that chest. 5, 4, really working into that upper back. 3, 2, on 1. We press those palms back as much as we can. We pulse them forwards an inch, back an inch, forwards an inch, back an inch. For 8, for 7, try not to flare out those ribs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering those arms down, give those arms a good shake out. Then just coming to the back of your mat here. Again, your feet are just hip width distance apart. We've got that soft bend through those knees. We're going to start by tucking that chin in towards our chest, letting that head drop, then rolling that spine down towards your mat, letting those arms just hang heavy. Bend through those knees if you need. Then bringing those hands to your mat, we're going to slowly walk ourselves out to find that full plank position. So starting to engage through your core, aiming for that nice long line of your spine from the crown of your head down to your heels. From here, we're going to hover that right foot off our mat, point those toes, lower that foot, change sides, hover that left foot off your mat. Lower that foot, then you walk your hands back towards your feet, bend through those knees if you need, and then slowly roll yourself all the way up to the top. So going again, we tuck that chin in towards our chest, let that head drop, arms hang heavy, rolling that spine down 1 vertebra at a time, bending through those knees, then just walking ourselves out to find that full plank position. Feel free to drop down to those knees if you need and just hold there. Otherwise, we hover that foot off our mat, hover the other foot off our mat, then just walk ourselves back to our feet. So just moving nice and slow here, articulating through that spine, lengthening that spine at the top. Let's do 2 more like this. Letting those arms hang heavy. And once you reach the mat, keeping that core nice and strong. If you want more of a challenge, you can add in more leg lifts here at the bottom, increasing that time under tension for those abs. And then just walking yourself back towards those feet, rolling that body all the way up. Last one here, dropping that head, rounding through that spine, lowering down towards our mat, then walking ourselves out, finding that nice full plank position, hovering that right foot off first, then the left. Then this time you can just lower those knees down to your mat. Find a quick child's pose. You can walk those hands further away. Drop that chest down towards your mat. Then we're going to come into a 4-point kneel position here. So bringing those hands underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips, those toes are tucked under behind you. We're going to start with a small hover to begin with. So really bracing through your core, pressing through those hands. You're going to hover those knees off a couple of inches off your mat. Then lower those knees back down. So going again, we hover those knees off our mat, then lower back down. Just here for a count of 10. Pressing through those hands for 9. Nice long neck. 8. 7. 6. Keep that core strong. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. We hover those knees off our mat, just keeping everything nice and lifted, making sure we're really pressing up and away from that mat. We're not just sinking down into those shoulders. Let's hold here for 8, for 7, you and your breath, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. We step it out, find that full plank, then step it in, find that hover. Go again, step it out, maybe change sides. Step it in, find that hover. We're just here for 8, for 7, 6, 5, keep everything strong, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's meet out in that plank position. You can send those hips nice and high. Find that downwards dog position here. Maybe pedal out those heels. Nice, then just rounding through your spine, coming back down onto those knees. Again, just finding that 4-point kneel position. We're gonna keep that right hand where it is, right knee where it is. We're gonna lengthen that left leg out long. We're gonna send that left hand up towards the ceiling, reach it up towards the sky. Your eye gaze will follow. Then we're gonna lower that hand, thread that needle, drawing that hand across your body over to the other side of the room. Going again, we bring that left hand up towards the ceiling. Then we bring it down, thread it under, reach it across. Just here for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On that last one, bringing that hand back to your mat, changing sides. Left hand stays where it is, left knee stays where it is. We extend that right leg out long. We send that right hand up towards the ceiling, reach through those fingertips. Then just dropping that hand, threading it under and across. Going again, we reach that hand up, open up that chest, lower that hand, reach it under. Let's go for 8 more here. For 7, 6, 5, bringing some energy through those fingertips for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that hand to your mat, bringing that knee underneath. You can either take a child's pose or a downward dog here to finish. Again, just walk those hands out for that deeper stretch. Drop that bum down towards those heels. Let that head just hang heavy. And just slowly rolling yourself back up onto your mat. That was your 10-minute posture focused workout. Let me know how you went in the comment section below. Otherwise, I'd really appreciate any suggestions for more workouts.